Hey guys, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I say again, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And well, oh, how the tables have turned. Um, for the night's episode, excuse me, I want to name this one. It's official. The digital dollar has arrived. And excuse me. It arrived on Robinhood a couple of days ago, like probably about maybe 3 days ago. So obviously it's being traded on platforms, and the digital dollar is being traded on cryptocurrency platforms. And it's basically being managed by a consortium called Center, which is founded by Circle. Okay. And who are their core members? Go figure. Coinbase and the Bitcoin mining company Bitmain. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because, as you guys know, that many of the elite, and there were politicians, to include Janet Yellen and others, that they had knocked cryptocurrency, and they said that it was too risky, it was unstable, And my thing is this, if it doesn't it sound odd, guys? I mean, obviously it's already out now, but if Bitcoin was so bad and so risky, then why is its mining company one of the core members linked up with Coinbase? And all this mess they talked about Coinbase supposedly going bankrupt or going out of business. Well, then why is the United States government now instituted its digital dollar linked with their core members? These are part of their Coinbase and Bitmain. Okay, now this digital dollar, it goes 1-to-1, so you can move fiat currency in and out of it, to digital, and you can go vice versa with it. Now, the pitch on it is, from what little bit I did read, is that it eliminates the fees that you would have to pay on, say, like on credit cards, for, say, certain purchases. It virtually wipes it out, and supposedly you can move your money or your dollars, through this coin fast and have access to it, 24/7. Won't have a need to really be bothered with the banks, if you move it through this coin. And basically, to me, I'm not saying that they're not going to wipe out the banking system, but it is like, in a way, it's an extra extension or a workaround where if you want to move your money and get it out, then you basically use USDC, United States dollar crypto, But all this mess they talked about, all these cryptos, and said, they talked about Dogecoin, about Ethereum merge, and they claimed that crypto was basically a bunch of hype. It's not backed by anything. But here's my take on it. I believe that this lets you know exactly where we're headed, and what this government is up to. They're in a race to try to keep up with China. China has the obviously the digital yuan, which is backed by gold. Okay, the U.S. dollar crypto is backed by securities, and I believe mortgage-backed securities. And if you guys don't know, the housing market is crashing, and it's about to crash big time. So it's like you're gonna back this so-called stable coin with mortgage-backed securities. That should tell you the state and this country financially. And as I said before, this country, they outsource too much, and they're not producing enough. So, I mean, why are you going to back it with securities in an economy when real estate is going to crash, and it's already coming down. So that ought to tell you. So in terms of the cryptocurrency market, well, then obviously, if the United States government is entering in and created their own digital dollar and is putting in with the other cryptocurrencies, then that ought to tell you that cryptocurrency is the future and how they were trying to scare people out of it to buy them time to try to get in there and, basically finagle and manipulate. So I'm not giving any financial advice, but if it were me personally, if I see the government's going into it and I see the United States jumping into it, then that would tell me to start buying and investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm just saying I'm already in and I'm going to continue with it. But I never bought their stories, or their lies, for all the mess they talked about cryptocurrency. If cryptocurrency is so bad, then why would you bother putting the United States dollar into it? Go figure. So that tells you exactly where we are headed. And like I said, it's supposed they're pitching it where it offers other advantages to having the US dollar. And obviously now that it has its own crypto, it can exchange with other, like it can go peer to peer with other cryptocurrencies. And so if Coinbase is one of his partners, and like I said, it's Bitmain, which is the miner of Bitcoin. Wow, I guess Bitcoin must not be that bad after all. It's a contradictory message that they put out to try to delay retail investors from going into it to try to buy them some time. And then you have the other cryptocurrency, Ripple XRP, which is in a legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which I believe Ripple is going to win that battle. But all of this mess and all of this hype that these politicians and certain rich elite, talk to deter regular individuals from and even other rich folks from investing in the crypto market. And here they come out now with their own digital dollar / cryptocurrency and linking up with basically Bitcoin and Coinbase. Now, tell me about that. Make that make sense. That means somebody's lying somewhere. So looking at it, I look at it this way. Cryptocurrency is the future. It's definitely, obviously, a noteworthy asset. I'm going to call it an asset. Call it what it is. It's a noteworthy asset. Else, the United States wouldn't bother wasting their time jumping in there. And they also, I would have to imagine, they're trying to get a market share, a piece of this cryptocurrency market, because they know which way investors eventually are going to move into cryptocurrency. They knew the value, they saw the value of it, and they knew what it could do, but they tried to basically stall and delay, and put out falsehoods, about cryptocurrency. But now look at what they're doing. They've introduced the US dollar. So if it were me, guys, I would just say, just use some common sense, and like anything else, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But I would think that if you can, afford to invest, I would definitely include crypto, in your portfolio. The yuan is going to be back. It's a digital yuan cryptocurrency that is going to be backed by gold. So you take your pick. Which do you want a mortgage back? You want one backed by securities, or do you want one backed by gold? I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have both, but I personally, I feel like the digital yuan to me would be more trustworthy for the simple fact it does have a hard, stable asset that is backed by, which is gold. Gold and silver and they're not going anywhere. But I'm not knocking the USDC. Obviously, it's going to be useful, but this digital dollar, it is here, and they slid this in. Like I said, I have Webull and Robinhood, and I happen to finally catch it. And all of a sudden, like a couple of days ago, Robinhood comes out with introducing DC coin, the digital dollar. So they've slid this in here real quick and haven't really told people or the world or the American public that the digital dollar has officially arrived. So, like I said, you guys may want to consider crypto, because the United States and obviously other governments are they're seeking to make a lot of money off of this. So it's like, why not get your share? You obviously see where it's headed, so you might want to jump in from the ground up, but be sensible. Don't invest money that you can't afford to risk. Don't do anything crazy. But this obviously is the future. But it is official. Digital dollar has finally arrived. The stable coin is called United States dollar crypto. But just wanted to put this out there, and you guys can check it out and research it for yourself. But I'm going to take another look at it and see exactly what really are the benefits. But I know if the United States is going into it, then that ought to tell you that Bitcoin is worth a whole lot more than what they're saying. So that means that there's going to be some and it's going to be other coins that are going to rise up. That means Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. There's others, other coins out there, XRP. But anything, do your research, but that tells you where we're headed. Cryptocurrency is the future, and I would consider it another asset class like gold, silver, and other investments. So maybe something you want to include in your portfolio to get paid. Don't let these governments get all this money and just all the elites. Get your share of it, get your piece of it. But that's all I have on this one. And the name of this podcast is called Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find this podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Spreaker, Acast, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Radio PPM, Spotify, and a host of other social media platforms. And also I have a YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube. And so if you go over to my YouTube channel, smash that bell to become a subscriber. Smash the like button to like the video. If you don't like it, hey, smash the unlike button and leave a comment. Love the dialogue with you. See what you think about this. And please join Snacks Thoughts. Lastly, I'm teaching courses on Skillshare. And so please join the class. Love to have you. Teaching courses on how to succeed in the military, leadership, cultural diversity, and a host of other topics. But again, guys, the digital dollar is here. Oh, how the tables have turned. So the United States government has jumped into the crypto market. Go figure, guys. All right, that's all I have for this one. Peace out. See you on the next one.